Hello, Brent with All Octane here. In this video, I'm going to be opening up this amazing Hot Wheels Replay the Classics 80th Mattel Anniversary set that I was able to find on the pegs at a Walmart. So this is about $26, I believe, on the pegs. Could be a little bit more than that with tax, depending on where you live. But it is a 9-car set. I'm sorry, a 7-car set. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. They are ZAMAC, which is exclusive to Walmart. So again, you should be able to find these at Walmart. They also, they could be elsewhere in the future. You might be able to find them at other stores that might have different products. I'll just leave it at that. So this is Replay the Classics. This is the Hot Wheels version. There is a really cool Matchbox set that I would eventually like to get as well. That has some of the Matchbox collectors. I think there's like 4 cars in the set. I am really looking forward to that set if I could find that one. I haven't seen, I've seen somebody have it at the last diecast show, but I only saw one, and that was kind of interesting, but I would really like to get my hands on that set. I was super pumped to find this particular set. It's nice to have a 7-car set, especially with the Camaro, especially with the 55 Gasser, a Porsche, and a Mercedes. I'm a big fan of that, although this one is slightly disappointing, and I'll show you that here when we open it. It also has a Firebird, which is awesome, and a Volkswagen and a Toyota 2000 GT. So pretty cool assortment. It has American Muscle, which a lot of American Muscle has 2 Europeans, 3 Europeans, and 1 JDM. Interesting. Okay, well, again, I believe these are ZAMACs. I know it doesn't quite say on here, but on the back you can see which 7 cars that are part of this set. Again, it is Mattel's 80th anniversary. Golly day, they've been around a long time. Always double check the packaging to make sure that if it has cars, which in this case it does, that the cars that you see on the back are in fact the cars that you see in the case. Because there are a lot of times, especially with certain packs, like this one is a little more difficult because it is glued. It's not taped or anything like some of the other packs are, where people will return these things and they will return them with the wrong cars, or they will steal cars just straight out of them. So considering the fact that this thing has a window, you can see which 7 cars are part of the set, and on the back you can see which 7 cars are in the set. You can do your due diligence to make sure that you are buying the correct vehicles. It is listed on the side here as well, which really helps. So let's go ahead, open this set up. I am pumped again to find this set. I'm really excited for the Matchbox set if I can find that one. But let's go ahead and slide this out and take a look at these. Look at that. They look fantastic. And I'm going to keep this over here for my reference. So first up, we have a Hot Bird. This is Hot Bird. And I think these might be Silver Series cars. So Silver Series cars, yeah, they are, based on the rims. So mainline cars have different rims, Silver Series cars have different rims, and premiums have different rims. Premiums would have cars with rims with rubber tires. Silver Series kind of lines up in the middle. They have some unique wheels themselves, and this one in particular, they have, wheels like this. I don't really know how to describe them. I need to do a little bit more research on wheels specifically to know what these are called. The Hot Wheels newsletter is a great thing to be a part of because they send out newsletters, I think like quarterly. So it's like 4 or 5 a year, plus some inserts. They call them inserts. And they give you so much information about castings and models and chase pieces and wheels and so many cool things. Acceleracers was in the last one, which was great because I knew nothing about accelerators, but let's move on from that. This casting is actually really pretty light. It's plastic with metal body, plastic base, really cool wheels. It's got the Firebird logo, the Fire Chicken on it, which I feel bad for April Rose because she is, Tyler Hoover, so from Hoovy Garage. She is his wife now. But she did a Barrett Jackson. She called this Fire Chicken, and the internet blew up and said she was not very intelligent, which was really not the case. The girl's very sharp with cars, and it really is called a Fire Chicken. Like you can look it up. So that's a name that's had for a long time. Really cool tampo work up there in the front headlights. This Firebird itself is not my favorite generation, but it's an aggressive looking car. It's really cool. Let's go ahead. Sometimes these are a little hard to get out of the case. This one is not so bad. This is cool. This one's metal on metal. So if you're looking for like a downhill racing vehicle, this might be one of them. I don't know how well the wheels spin. Not great. Great tampo work though. It's got the 80th on there. It's got the Camaro on there. And it does have an opening hood, which is also cool. So shows the engine, metal, and tabs are all on there. Yeah. That's a really cool car. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be pumped to have that car. That might be the best seller by itself outside of this pack. So like if you buy this pack, I would imagine people just want that Camaro. People might also want this Gasser and the Porsche. Those would probably be the three that people would want the most. This Brendan Vituski Gasser is absolutely incredible. It's so shiny with the chrome interior, chrome engine, the kind of polished silver paints or ZAMAC kind of finish. I mean, the tampo work up there for headlights, tampo on the sides, tampo on the tail light. No license plate, though. I love the big back tires of this thing. Absolutely cool. Yeah, just a really, really cool casting. And it's nice to see that part of the 80th lineup. I would have thought it might have had a little bit older of castings here and there. I know that one is... The Camaro, that's... I think the 90s, actually. That's not the one from way back in the day. This is a custom Camaro, I believe. Yes, 67 Camaro. Okay, so it's not the custom. I don't know. This one is the Volkswagen Drag Beetle. It's got the wheelie bar out back, big back tires. I'm a fan. This one's also metal on metal. Really cool. Skinnies up front. This looks amazing. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by this one, and I'm a fan. You just saw, though, that is not quite riveted all the way. I'm going to have to put that down because now we need to see this. See how it's shaking? Is this supposed to do that? I don't feel like it's supposed to do that. I really don't. Although, maybe it is. Is it supposed to tilt? It is a drag car. It's like a funny car, so you would figure it would tilt. Oh, it does. Oh my goodness, it does. Oh, wow. What? Okay, I'm pumped. That is epic. How did I not know that? I'm glad I tried that. This is cool. Yes, I love funny cars. Okay, well, this one kind of became my new favorite. That is awesome. And these wheels, big wheels, yeah. Okay, nice little taillights there. That gets a pass from me. I'm a fan of that. I'm going to leave that out at the moment. Okay, let's move to the Toyota 2000 GT. Good wheel choice on this one. I kind of like it. Maybe a little odd, but I like it. And nice 80th logo on the hood. Great paint job, great tail lights, nice and clean. Yep, I'm a fan of this one. This one has plastic, but this one's not too bad because it's just, yes, it has a plastic front lip, which I would prefer if the metal went all the way down and they just kind of had the plastic at the base here. And I'd have to go back and look at some of the other ones from back in the day. I think this showed up around 2013, 2012, 2013, somewhere in that ballpark. I'd have to go back and look and see if they are plastic up front here, but it's still cool and I like it. Glad that this is part of that. I like the mirrors on the hood. Next up, we have the Porsche, which we've seen a ZAMAC Porsche very similar to this. Kind of goes for some big money. Glad to see this one. It's got the 80th logo on there. It's got the Porsche logo on there. Hood louvers. Some really nice red wheels. Again, this looks very similar to the ZAMAC version that we've seen before. It's got the half side window. Is that tampoed or is that... That's tampoed. But is that tampoed? It's kind of hard to tell, actually. Almost looks like a plastic piece, but I guess maybe it is painted, tampoed. Plastic base on this one. Pretty cool stuff. Glad to add that one to the collection. And last up is the Mercedes 300 SL. No moving doors on this one, and plastic base. And what's a bummer about this one is how low the plastic base actually, or how high, I guess I should say, it goes up. The metal does not have enough to kind of counteract the look, and it gives it like this two-tone look, which might be cool, but I mean, it kind of cheapens the SL. It makes it look more like a, I don't know, this is like the base model, like a plastic fender, you know what I'm saying? Like an Avalanche or something. Like when the Avalanche has, like the base model cars have the black unpainted bumpers and the unpainted side fenders and stuff like that. That's what this feels like. It just, it cheapens it. And the 300 SL is such a gorgeous car. So I guess, like I said, if it's like the base model and it's a racer and you're just going to be racing this thing anyway, because it's got the 68 for Hot Wheels 1968 on it, and the doors don't open, it's not a premium. It does have fantastic tampo work up top or up front though. That is wonderful. But yeah, if it's going to be a racer, it's not so bad, because it's not like a show car, but it's a lot of plastic on the base and like most way up the sides here. So there you have it. So there is the brand new Hot Wheels Replay the Classics set that I was able to get out of Walmart. Snapping that back in, putting that back in the package. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. Let me know if you've been able to find this set. If you like automotive and diecast content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, have a good one.